7 Habits That Make You Weak. Transform Your Life with Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches individuals to cultivate inner strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. By adopting Stoic principles and practices, you can transform your life and become mentally and emotionally stronger. Here are 7 habits that can make you weak, along with corresponding Stoic principles to help you overcome them. The habit of complaining can be detrimental to your overall well-being and effectiveness in life. Complaining is essentially expressing dissatisfaction or frustration about something without taking constructive action to address the issue. Here are some reasons why the habit of complaining is problematic. Negative focus. Complaining often centers your attention on the negative aspects of a situation, which can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a pessimistic outlook on life. Drains energy. Constantly complaining can drain your mental and emotional energy, leaving you feeling exhausted and less motivated to make positive changes. Damages relationships. Excessive complaining can strain your relationships with others. People may become less willing to be around you if they constantly hear negative complaints. Lack of problem solving. Complaining rarely leads to problem solving. It's a passive response to challenges and can leave you feeling helpless and stuck. To break the habit of complaining, consider these Stoic-inspired practices. Acceptance. Embrace the Stoic concept of amor fati, which means loving your fate or accepting what you cannot change. Recognize that some things are beyond your control, and complaining about them won't alter the situation. Focus on what you can control, shift your attention to the things you can control and take action where it's possible. Instead of complaining about a problem, work on finding a solution. Practice gratitude. Cultivate gratitude by regularly reflecting on the things you're thankful for. This can help counteract the tendency to focus on what's wrong. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. When you catch yourself complaining, pause and consider whether it's a productive response or if there's a better way to address the issue. Constructive communication. If you need to address a problem or express your concerns, do so in a constructive manner. Use I statements to express your feelings and preferences without placing blame. Keep a complaint journal. Start a journal where you write down your complaints. This can help you become more aware of your habits and patterns. Over time, you may notice a decrease in complaints as you become more mindful of them. Remember that Stoicism encourages you to focus on your own inner growth and development. By addressing the habit of complaining, you can cultivate a more resilient and positive mindset, which aligns with Stoic principles for a flourishing life. The habit of seeking external validation, or constantly relying on the approval and validation of others for your self-worth, can be detrimental to your personal growth and emotional well-being. It can lead to insecurity, anxiety, and a lack of authenticity. Stoicism offers valuable insights and practices to help you overcome this habit. Self-reliance. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-reliance and inner strength. Instead of relying on others to validate your worth, work on developing your own sense of self-esteem and confidence. Virtue as the highest good. Stoicism teaches that the highest good is virtue, or living in accordance with reason and moral principles. Focus on cultivating virtuous qualities within yourself, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Measure your worth by your character rather than external opinions. Indifference to others' opinions. Practice indifference to the opinions of others. Remember that you have control over your own thoughts, actions, and judgments, but you have no control over how others perceive or judge you. Their opinions are external and should not define your self-worth. Inner reflection. Engage in regular self-reflection to better understand your values, beliefs, and aspirations. By aligning your actions with your core values, you'll feel a greater sense of authenticity and self-approval. Set intrinsic goals. Shift your focus from external achievements and recognition to intrinsic goals that align with your values. Pursue activities and goals that bring you personal fulfillment and satisfaction, rather than seeking validation from others. Practice Stoic mindfulness. Use Stoic mindfulness techniques to become more aware of your desire for external validation. When you catch yourself seeking it, pause and remind yourself that true happiness and self-worth come from within. Embrace disapproval, accept that not everyone will approve of your choices or actions. Embrace the possibility of disapproval or criticism, understanding that it doesn't diminish your intrinsic worth or virtue. Cultivate confidence, develop confidence in your abilities and decisions through self-improvement and learning. The more you trust yourself and your judgment, the less you'll need validation from others. Community of Stoics, consider connecting with a community of like-minded individuals who practice Stoicism or share your values. Such a community can provide support and encouragement on your journey to self-reliance. Breaking the habit of seeking external validation is a process that takes time and practice. By incorporating these Stoic principles and practices into your life, you can gradually reduce your dependence on external opinions and cultivate a stronger, more authentic sense of self. Remember that your worth is not determined by others but by your own character and actions. The habit of avoiding discomfort, while natural, can limit personal growth and resilience. Stoicism encourages individuals to face discomfort and challenges with courage and wisdom. Here's how you can address the habit of avoiding discomfort using Stoic principles. Recognize the value of discomfort, understand that discomfort and adversity are essential for personal growth. Just as physical exercise strengthens your body, facing challenges and discomfort strengthens your character and resilience. Practice voluntary discomfort, engage in intentional discomfort from time to time. This might involve fasting, cold showers, or deliberately putting yourself in challenging situations. The idea is to build mental and emotional resilience through these experiences. Accept the nature of the universe. Stoicism teaches that the world is indifferent and unpredictable. Accept that discomfort is a natural part of life, and it's not something you can entirely control. Your response to discomfort, however, is within your control. Stoic mindfulness: use mindfulness techniques to observe your feelings and thoughts when facing discomfort. Instead of reacting impulsively or avoiding discomfort, practice non-reactive awareness and allow yourself to sit with discomfort without judgment. Embrace the Stoic virtue of courage. Courage is one of the core virtues in Stoicism. Understand that facing discomfort requires courage, and it's a virtue worth cultivating. Challenge yourself to act courageously when faced with uncomfortable situations. Focus on the bigger picture. When encountering discomfort, remind yourself of your long-term goals and values. Consider how enduring discomfort in the short term can lead to greater fulfillment and growth in the future. Stoic acceptance: embrace the Stoic concept of acceptance. Accept that some things are beyond your control, including certain discomforts. What you can control is your response and attitude towards them. Learn from discomfort. View discomfort as an opportunity for learning and self-improvement. Reflect on what you can gain from challenging situations, such as increased resilience, wisdom, or a deeper understanding of yourself. Set incremental challenges. Gradually expose yourself to increasing levels of discomfort. This can help you build resilience over time without overwhelming yourself. Celebrate small victories. When you successfully confront discomfort, celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Recognizing your progress can motivate you to face more significant challenges. By incorporating these Stoic principles and practices into your life, you can gradually shift your mindset from avoiding discomfort to embracing it as a means of personal growth and self-discovery. Remember that discomfort is an inevitable part of life, but your response to it can be a source of strength and resilience. The habit of overthinking, or constantly dwelling on thoughts and worries, can lead to anxiety, indecision, and mental exhaustion. Stoicism offers practical strategies to help you manage this habit and find greater peace of mind. Here's how to address the habit of overthinking using Stoic principles. Recognize the difference between control and influence. Stoicism teaches that you should focus your energy on what you can control and accept what you cannot. Many worries stem from trying to control things beyond your influence. Identify what you can control and let go of the rest. Practice mindfulness. Stoic mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. When you catch yourself overthinking, bring your attention back to the present and the task at hand. Use the premeditatio malorum technique. Stoicism encourages premeditating, or mentally preparing for, potential challenges or obstacles. Instead of ruminating on these challenges, think about how you might respond to them with wisdom and virtue when they arise. Limit information overload. Overthinking can be fueled by an overload of information or constant exposure to news and social media. Consider limiting your exposure to such stimuli to reduce unnecessary mental clutter. Focus on what's important. Prioritize your thoughts and decisions by distinguishing between what's essential and what's trivial. The Stoic principle of focusing on your values and virtues can help you discern what truly matters. Embrace impermanence. Recognize that everything is impermanent, including your thoughts and worries. When you realize that your current concerns may not matter in the grand scheme of things, it can help you let go of them. Practice the dichotomy of control. Stoicism's dichotomy of control teaches that some things are up to you, your thoughts, actions, and judgments, while others are not. When you catch yourself overthinking about things beyond your control, remind yourself of this dichotomy. Set time limits. Allocate a specific amount of time for problem solving or decision making. Once the time is up, make a decision or take action, even if it's not perfect. Dwelling on a problem endlessly rarely leads to better solutions. Journaling. Engage in philosophical journaling, a Stoic practice where you write down your thoughts and concerns. This can help you gain clarity, recognize patterns of overthinking, and develop more rational responses. Accept the uncertainty. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of embracing uncertainty. Understand that you can never predict or control every outcome. Focus on doing your best and accept that life is inherently uncertain. By incorporating these Stoic principles and practices into your life, you can reduce the habit of overthinking and find greater peace of mind. Stoicism encourages rational reflection, acceptance of the present moment, and a focus on what's truly important in your life. Procrastination is a common habit that can hinder productivity, lead to stress, and impede personal growth. Stoicism provides valuable insights and practices to help you overcome the habit of procrastination. Here's how you can address procrastination using Stoic principles. Clarify your values and goals. Start by reflecting on your core values and long-term goals. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of aligning your actions with your values. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it becomes easier to overcome procrastination. Practice the duty concept. Stoicism encourages a sense of duty or responsibility toward your goals and obligations. Remind yourself of your duties and the importance of fulfilling them promptly. View tasks not as burdens but as opportunities for growth. Set specific, achievable goals. Break down your long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Create a to-do list with clear, actionable items. This approach reduces the intimidation factor and makes it easier to get started. Embrace discomfort. Recognize that procrastination often stems from a desire to avoid discomfort or difficult tasks. Stoicism teaches the value of embracing discomfort as a path to personal growth. Consciously choose to face challenging tasks head-on. Use premeditatio malorum. Apply the Stoic technique of premeditatio malorum by visualizing the potential negative consequences of procrastination. Consider the long-term impact of delaying your tasks, and use this awareness as motivation. Practice mindfulness. Use Stoic mindfulness techniques to stay present and focused on the task at hand. When you catch yourself procrastinating, bring your attention back to the present moment and the work you need to do. Cultivate self-discipline. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on self-discipline. Develop the habit of self-control by setting deadlines, establishing routines, and holding yourself accountable for your actions. Recognize the power of now. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. Realize that the only time you have control over is the present. The longer you procrastinate, the more time you waste. Overcome fear of failure. Procrastination is often linked to a fear of failure or perfectionism. Stoicism teaches that failure is a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Embrace the possibility of failure and view it as a valuable learning experience. Practice amor fati. embrace the Stoic concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. Instead of resisting your responsibilities, learn to love and accept them. See them as opportunities to exercise your will and shape your destiny. Remember that overcoming procrastination is a gradual process that requires consistent effort and self-awareness. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your life, you can develop the discipline and mindset needed to tackle tasks promptly and make the most of your time. Negative self-talk, which involves criticizing and belittling yourself, can significantly impact your self-esteem and overall well-being. Stoicism offers practical approaches to combat negative self-talk and develop a healthier relationship with yourself. Here's how to address the habit of negative self-talk using Stoic principles. Self-awareness. Stoicism emphasizes self-awareness as a crucial first step in personal growth. Begin by observing your thoughts and recognizing when negative self-talk arises. Identify common triggers and patterns. Rational self-assessment. Challenge negative self-talk with rational thinking. When you catch yourself engaging in self-criticism, question the accuracy of your thoughts. Ask yourself if there is objective evidence to support these negative beliefs. Practice prosoke. Attention. Cultivate the Stoic practice of prosoke, which involves paying careful attention to your thoughts. When you notice negative self-talk, consciously redirect your thoughts toward a more balanced and rational perspective. Practice self-compassion. Stoicism encourages self-compassion and self-forgiveness. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend facing similar challenges. Remember that you're only human and can make mistakes. Focus on virtues. Shift your self-talk towards your Stoic virtues and values. Remind yourself of your commitment to wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Use these virtues as a guide for your self-talk. Challenge cognitive distortions. Many forms of negative self-talk involve cognitive distortions, such as all-or-nothing thinking, catastrophizing, or personalization. Learn to recognize and challenge these distortions when they arise. Positive affirmations. Use positive affirmations that align with Stoic principles. For example, repeat statements like I am resilient, I am capable of facing challenges, or I am constantly improving to counteract negative self-talk. Practice gratitude. Stoicism encourages practicing gratitude regularly. Focus on the things you're thankful for in your life. Shifting your perspective to gratitude can help counteract negative thinking. Engage in philosophical journaling. Keep a journal where you reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Write down instances of negative self-talk and explore the underlying beliefs and assumptions. Challenge and reframe these beliefs in writing. Seek virtuous goals. Set virtuous goals that align with Stoic principles. When your self-talk centers around pursuing these goals, it becomes more constructive and motivating. Consult Stoic writings. Read Stoic writings and quotes to gain inspiration and guidance. The wisdom of Stoic philosophers can provide valuable insights into managing negative self-talk. Remember that changing the habit of negative self-talk takes time and practice. Stoicism offers a practical framework for cultivating a more positive and rational inner dialogue. By incorporating these Stoic principles and practices into your daily life, you can gradually transform your self-talk and improve your overall mental well-being. Holding grudges, or harboring resentment and anger towards someone for a perceived wrong, can be emotionally draining and detrimental to your overall well-being. Stoicism offers a philosophical approach to help you address and overcome the habit of holding grudges. Here's how to do it. Recognize the cost of holding grudges. Understand that holding grudges harms you more than it harms the person you're angry with. It can lead to increased stress, resentment, and negative emotions, which can negatively impact your mental and physical health. Accept impermanence. Stoicism teaches that everything is impermanent, including our emotions and the actions of others. Accept that the situation that led to the grudge is in the past and cannot be changed. Separate actions from the person. Distinguish between the person and their actions. Remember that people are fallible and can make mistakes. While you may disagree with their actions, this doesn't define their entire character. Practice empathy. Try to understand the perspective of the person who wronged you.
Consider their motivations, circumstances, and potential reasons for their actions.
This can help you empathize with them and reduce the intensity of your anger.
Forgiveness as a virtue. Stoicism encourages forgiveness as a virtuous act. It's seen as an opportunity to exercise virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice. Recognize that forgiving doesn't mean condoning the wrong, but it frees you from the emotional burden of resentment. Reflect on your own flaws. Stoicism encourages self-reflection.
Reflect on your own flaws and mistakes. Realize that, like others, you are not perfect and have made errors in judgment. This can make you more compassionate towards others' imperfections. Focus on your own growth. Shift your attention from the wrongdoer to your own personal growth and well-being. Holding a grudge keeps you emotionally tethered to the past. Redirect your energy toward your present and future. Practice mindfulness. Use Stoic mindfulness techniques to become aware of your feelings of anger and resentment when they arise. Observe these emotions without judgment and allow them to pass, rather than dwelling on them. Consider the bigger picture. Reflect on the long-term consequences of holding a grudge. Recognize that it keeps you stuck in a negative emotional state and hinders your progress toward a more fulfilling life. Seek resolution or closure. If possible and appropriate, consider addressing the issue with the person involved. Communication can lead to understanding, reconciliation, and closure. Remember that forgiveness is a process and may not happen overnight. Stoicism offers a philosophical framework that emphasizes the importance of inner peace and personal growth. By applying these Stoic principles and practices, you can gradually let go of grudges and find greater emotional freedom and resilience. By adopting these Stoic principles and habits, you can transform your life and develop the inner strength and resilience needed to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life with grace and wisdom. Stoicism provides a practical framework for personal growth and mental fortitude.